Jenny, when you come off the bench like that in spurts and are making your shots kind of separate in terms of time from each other, how do you kind of stay loose and stay fresh?
Coaching staff has talked to me about my role, and I know that's my role, and I know I have to come in the game and be an offensive spurt, and that's what I try to do.
What were you looking for on the last play, and did you get it?
We were looking to hit it to Candace in the paint, and didn't quite get it to her where we wanted to, and she wasn't able to get a great shot off. So.
Coach, Jenny's impact off the bench was felt. It kind of seemed like it was in spurts, not necessarily together.
Mm-hmm.
So having a shooter like that can come in when her number's called, what does that do for you?
Well, I mean, it's good, the fact that we know we can bring Jenny in and she can make some shots off the bench, and especially in the zone, against the zone. So that was good. The thing is we wanted to get more looks inside, with our size, but, they did a pretty good job of, packing the paint and making it tough for us to get looks inside.
Kind of seems like Jenny brings a little more than just shooting on the floor. Her energy is hard to miss. For a bench player like that, what does it kind of say about her knowing her role and all of that to provide not only what she did shooting, but energy when it was probably needed for you guys too?
Well, that's what you want for somebody that comes off the bench. You want them to be to affect the momentum of the game, and you can do that in a number of ways. You can do it obviously statistically, but you can also do it emotionally. And today, Jenny did both. I mean, she came off the bench and she gave us a lift both emotionally and statistically.
All season you've been drawing comparisons with this team to the 2009-2010 team where Penley was a freshman, and just like that season, the team lost early on. They were down one. It's kind of the same position. What do you take personally from your experiences then, and just trying to get the team better?
Well, the biggest thing is you don't call the undertaker and start planning for your burial. It's one game, and it's one game. It's the first weekend of the season. So we're going to get better. We're going to get better, and this team has to, they have to play, and they have to go out there and experience what it's like to, for example, this game, who's going to take the last shot? Nobody on this team had that responsibility ever in their careers. Maggie Lucas took it. Alex Bentley took it. Ariel Edwards took it. So all those things are first-time experiences for them, and we just don't have the amount of upper-class leadership that would be nice to have at this point. So when we're doing things late in the game, you've got 3 or 4 people out there who know what they're doing. We got the majority of the team that our eyes are this big, and so it's not. It's disappointing because the competitor in us and the competitor in that locker room, we want to win every game. But as coaches, we understand that these kind of experiences will make us better. We're going to learn from them. We've got to understand what we need to do, and not just go off how we feel. You feel disappointment, but then you look at what you need to do to get better, and you go about attacking that. And that's what we've done, even when we've had experienced teams, even when we've had All-Americans, in that locker room, we've always talked about getting better every day, getting better as the season goes on. And that hasn't changed. That's who we are, and that's what we'll focus on, is just getting better before a game on Saturday.